Howdy, gang, and welcome once again to the Duct Tape Studios. I'm Jeff McAleer, your host, here at the Gaming Gang channel. Thanks for joining me once again. Today, I am going to unbox and take a first look at Twilight 2000, The Black Madonna from Free League Publishing. Written by Frank Frey and Chris Keeling, with artwork provided by Jarek Kubicki and Nicholas Brandt. This box set with PDF contains approximately 72 pages of content, does carry an MSRP of $39.99. You can grab just the PDF alone over at DriveThruRPG for $19.99. All that said, let's swing on over to the other camera because here I've got the Black Madonna for Twilight 2000. So first thing we'll do is get this shrink wrap off. Do want to mention my friends over at Free League Publishing were kind enough to provide me with this review copy, but neither I nor anyone else affiliated with the Gaming Gang has received any other sort of compensation for me to share this first look with you. These days, very important, you know that. We're also not going to look at each and every page and each and every item in this box set, but I do want to give you a really good feel for what you're going to find inside the Black Madonna. All right, let's take a look at the back here. When I was a kid, my best friend was named Donald Kaminsky. I was over at his house for dinner once when his great aunt Lucia was visiting. She was this crazy lady from the old country who spoke barely any English. After dinner, she gave me a little card with a picture on one side and printing on the other. I thought it was a Polish baseball card or something, but it was an old-time picture of Mary and the baby Jesus. Don's dad said that it was a holy picture. He read the stuff on the back to me. It was all about the painting, which was called Our Lady of Cheskova, and had all sorts of neat stuff about sieges and battles and thieves being struck dead as they tried to steal the painting. I loved it. I never dreamed I'd ever hold the real Black Madonna in my hand someday. The Black Madonna is a campaign expansion for the 4th edition of Twilight 2000, based on the classic adventure with the same title for the first edition of the game. This new and updated supplement is written by the original author, Frank Frey, and Chris Keeling. This box set includes new rules, new weapons, an overview of the Silesia region of Poland, new encounters, new faction for the PCs to tangle with, new scenario sites to explore, and details on the Black Madonna itself and its secrets. That tells us what the contents are. We're going to take a peek inside ourselves to see that. So, yes, more candy. I always joke about that. Got our games catalog. We've got encounter cards. Oh my gosh. Is this? Oh, it's a diary. Oh, that's pretty wild. We'll take a peek at that in just a second. Looks like we've got some battle maps. We've got our book. We're going to take a look at the book first. And we'll take a look at the other goodies. I got to say, I don't think I ever had the Black Madonna for first edition Twilight 2000. I had a copy of Twilight 2000. My good friend Scott Weigel in high school, he had a copy. I remember having Free City of Krakow. I don't remember the Black Madonna. And I do understand there are quite a few people out there who are probably curious, is this just a rehash of that original adventure? Because if they've got the original Twilight 2000 and that adventure, why would they want to pick this up? I should mention, of course, obviously enough, the 4th edition of Twilight 2000, the mechanics are completely different than any edition prior to it. And I would take a guess that this is probably going to be a bit different than the original campaign, because the approach to scenarios and campaigns for Twilight 2000 is different than most role-playing games. So it looks like we're getting some new rules to start off with. Advanced minefields. Some new Polish weapons. And of course, we will have both the traditional Polish setting. I wonder if we'll have the Swedish setting too. Maybe not. So here is the region in southwest Poland. Looks like each of the towns are getting a little bit of a write-up here. Here we got our encounters, which will correspond with our deck. Send in the Clowns, Drunken Disorderly, Relic of War, Rad Dude. The PCs have moved into a radiated area contaminated by heavy fallout. There's no crater to give warning, but if they have a radiometer, it will detect the radiation. It covers a full travel hex and is considered weak radiation. However, be sure to note any food, water, or equipment scrounged or foraged in the hex, as it will also be contaminated and can cause rat attacks later on. Well. So we get some radio chatter. Here we got new factions. The Markgraf of Silesia, Silesian Corps, U.S. Armored Cavalry, Soviet Guards Tank Division. Looks like we've got a few factions there. Marchex Legion, so they are marauders. The DIA, the CIA, the GRU, the KGB. So now we get into, yes, the Black Madonna. So I'm kind of curious if this is plotted out like most role-playing game adventures, because that's really not how Twilight 2000's 4th edition works. It's a lot of encounter cards. It's a lot of emergent play. Of course, there are some set scenarios that you can utilize too, and I'm going to take a guess. This is probably going to be like a longer set scenario. Maybe there's a few different acts to it. So we've got a castle, a cave, our NPCs. So actually pretty short. Then we've got our scenario sites. Just going to go into some additional details. So we've got the nuclear bunker, the dam, a farm, and of course includes NPCs. Got the gold mine. And then of course, looks like a breakdown of the mine. And then we've got our index. Of course, I will have a review of the Black Madonna in the very near future. So we've got some maps. We don't have any counter sheets, so we don't have any new counters. So it looks like this is a travel map here. And then there is a battle map on this side. Looks like that's the mine. That is the farm. That is, I was going to say, I think that's the castle, but then I just saw something else that I think is the castle. That is the dam. I believe that is the castle. And we have some tunnels. So those are the battle maps. Then we have this diary. So it looks like some diary entries of an American soldier. That's kind of cool. It's a nice little extra to toss in. Then we've got our encounter cards. So these will replace other cards in our encounter deck that the Game Master uses. Send in the Clowns. Ambushing marauders have placed a tire puncture strip across the road and camouflaged it. The marauders have also mined a pipe under the road, but the blast is insufficient to affect vehicles on the road. Frustrated, the marauders attack anyway from the wood line. Each have an improvised grenade with a 2 in 6 chance of failing to detonate. That's why they're the Clowns, huh? 1 shot, 5 kills. Trailer for sale or rent. Firecrackers. Chain Gang. The PCs approach a farm with people working in the fields. They are wearing shackles and parts of uniforms, both NATO and Soviet, and armed marauders stand watch over them. If the PCs stop, the marauders open fire. If they are driven off, the grateful prisoners point to a farmhouse with another PC times 2 marauders. The prisoners say that food is stored there, 200 daily rations of domestic food. Cool. Field of Nightmares, Unhappy Campers. Nice. So we have got the deck of encounter cards. We also have the little diary. We've got the battle maps and the new rules and the scenario. And that is what we find when we take everything from the Black Madonna outside the box. Once again, I will have a review of Twilight 2000, the Black Madonna, in the very near future. Sweet. Very cool. I'm very interested in taking a peek at how this scenario, this campaign is laid out, because it looked like didn't occupy a whole lot of page space in that book. So I am curious. All right. Once again, the Black Madonna for Twilight 2000 is available now. The box set carries an MSRP of $39.99, or you can grab just the PDF alone over at DriveThruRPG for $19.99. That's it for this time out. If you liked the video, by all means, please give it a quick thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you do subscribe, don't forget, ring that bell, because it'll not only let you know when I share videos such as this unboxing and first look, it'll also inform you when my live stream, the Gaming Gang Dispatch, airs Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. Central right here on YouTube. And of course, when you're not watching videos on the Gaming Gang channel, be sure to visit thegaminggang.com for all latest in tabletop gaming news, reviews, and a whole lot more you are not going to find on YouTube. You know the drill. Get your geek on at thegaminggang.com. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, I'm Jeff McAleer, and until I see you next time, I certainly hope all of you get to enjoy plenty of great gaming with your gang.